Hello and welcome back to Investing for Generations, your channel for high quality stock research for long-term value investor. And today, late but hopefully not too late, I want to give you my monthly update on my German or European portfolio for the month of July. So I want to do a recap, go through the transactions I did, look at the dividends, and then also at the performance overall. So let's go. First of all, I want to give you a view on the pie of my European portfolio, and you just see Kion is the biggest position in this portfolio with almost 10%, followed by the Allianz Insurance, Fraport, the airport provider, then an ETF in Vanguard, Movi, the Norway salmon producer, Siemens, big German company, just like BASF, and then the reinsurance Munich RE, and then also look at the others, and you find all the positions in my portfolio. So this just for an overview at the start in case you're new to my channel. Then let's go to the transactions I did in July. And first of all, I added 13 more shares of Fraport, the airport provider, especially Frankfurt Airport, but also a lot of airports in Greece, in China, also in Latin America, really a big player. And I also made a video about Fraport where I go deeper into the business model. I will put this video here up on the screen. There you can find out why I invested in Fraport in the first place. And now I added 13 more shares, and so overall I have now 138 shares of Fraport with a purchase average price of €42.38. And the whole position is up 32.69%. And the reason I added is just as you see here on the chart, there was a big decline from €60 to 50, almost 50. And this was just because of the fear of the new COVID Delta variation. And so the stock price just sank a lot in a short period of time. And I used this situation in mid-July just to add more shares to my position, because I think in the long run Fraport will come back to normal business. This should be still around €50, very good prices over the long run. At the start of August, Fraport also posted the half year numbers, and they say the German airport operator Fraport reported that its net profit for the first half of 2021 was €15.4 million compared to a loss of €231.4 million in the previous year. Of course, hard hit by the pandemic last year. Fraport still expects passenger traffic at Frankfurt Airport to range from less than 20 million to 25 million for the full year 2021. The group airports in Fraport's international portfolio are expected to see even more dynamic traffic recovery than Frankfurt. The group result or net profit is now expected to be in the range from slightly negative to slightly positive, compared to the prior outlook negative. Fraport reported that Frankfurt Airport, or FRA, served about 2.8 million passengers in July 2021, an increase of about 116% from July 2020. Frankfurt's passenger traffic on peak days currently reaches about 50% of the level registered during the pre-pandemic record year of 2019. So overall, still difficult times for Fraport, but at least there's a little bit light at the end of the tunnel and a little bit of recovery. Times will get better, and sooner or later we will come back to normal times as we had in 2019 or even before. Second of all, I added 15 more shares of Bayer for €49.07. And so now I have 82 shares of Bayer with a purchase price in average of €47.79. So they are up 1.46% at the moment. And Bayer still have big problems with the Monsanto deal. There's a lot of issues around Bayer, a lot of costs for lawsuits. And so Bayer struggled really for a long time now, but overall I still believe they can turn around this really big ship, and so I'm quite happy with my position right now. And also Bayer reported last week the Q2 numbers. Bayer Group reported that the second quarter net loss narrowed to 2.335 billion euro or 2.38 euro per share from 9.548 billion euros or 9.72 euros per share last year. Core earnings per share from continuing operations increased by 1.3% to 1.61 euro. Group sales for the second quarter increased by 12.9%. Bayer said it's also optimistic for the remainder of the year and raised its guidance accordingly. After adjusting for currency effects, the company now expects to post sales of approximately 44 billion euros compared to the prior estimation of approximately 42 billion to 43 billion euros. Core earnings per share are now expected to come in at approximately 6.40 euro to 6.60 euro on a currency adjusted basis compared to the prior outlook of 6.10 euro to 6.30 euro. In a separate press release, Bayer announced that acquisition of Vividion Therapeutics. The stock don't react very good to the Q2 numbers and especially to the buy of Vividion. So the stock dropped last week over 7% to around 45 euro and now just recovered to 47 euro again. And so Bayer still struggling, as I tried to explain before, especially because the lawsuits, the trials for Monsanto, it seems like will never finish. And hopefully sooner or later there will be a finish line and everything will be done and cleaned up. And I think this is the point where the turnaround really starts. And we will see how this will work out. As I said before, I'm still optimistic that sooner or later everything will be fine and Bayer will just come back to a very good path. So, and after I added Fraport and Bayer, now Fraport with 9.18% is the third biggest position in my portfolio. Bayer with 4.55% of my portfolio is a smaller position. If Bayer still struggle, maybe under 45 euro, I will add a little bit more. I think I will keep my Bayer position around 5% of my portfolio overall. And then, of course, as every month, also I invested another 150 euro into my ETF savings plan, my Asia ETF, and now I purchased there 750 euro and I'm down there 3.32% since the Asian market, especially the Chinese market, is struggling lately. And of course, this is really for the long run. I just blindly put in every month 150 euro and we will see how this will work out over the long run. In July, I didn't receive any dividends, so nothing to say on this part. And so we come to the performance overall. And first of all, let's take a look at the performance of the single stocks. And you see Airbus is my best performing stock with 105% gain, followed by Kion, the Vanguard ETF, Siemens, Movi, and so on. And the only position in the minus is the Asian ETF. So overall, that's fine, that's good. And when we look at the performance compared to the DAX over the last 1.5 years, this is since the start of 2020, then you see that my portfolio outperformed the DAX, the German index, by around 7%. This is not that much, but still an outperformance, and so I'm quite happy with that. That's it for today. If you like this video, please give me a big thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and you will get every month my update on my real money German European portfolio, and of course every weekend the update on my mostly North American portfolio. And then every week, at least I try that, it's a little bit difficult because I don't have too much time, but almost every week also at least one video with a stock analysis or an interesting topic stock market related. So if you like all of it, and if you like especially the transparency on my folios, then please subscribe to my channel, and then we will see the next time with another stock analysis. See you then. Take care. Bye bye.